Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. We are doing another Blue Apron mystery recipe today. If you are joining for the first time, my name is Edward, and in my channel we do mystery recipes, we do Disney recipes, we do lots of fun things, so thanks for joining me. So today I've got all of my ingredients for a Blue Apron recipe. I have not seen the actual instructions. And I gotta say, I'm a little underwhelmed by the ingredients for today's recipe. Very basic things and very few things to work with. So I'm gonna kind of do something a little, I don't know, a little different. So let's start with the protein. So the protein is pork. So there's some pretty nice little pork chops here. And then the ingredients are some green onions, some shishito peppers. Interestingly, this is the second two recipes with shishito peppers. If you looked at my last Blue Apron recipe, so got some shishito peppers here, apple cider vinegar, a red onion, some butter, garlic, some date syrup, which is kind of interesting, and then some Mexican spice blend, which I imagine to be like cumin, paprika, oregano, things like that, and then some black beans. So, I'm assuming this is just going to be like pork on top of beans, which is not super exciting. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do a braised pork, and we're going to do like a braised pork on top of like nachos. So I've got some flour tortillas. I'm going to kind of make those into little chips. So I'll bake those off. And then I'm just going to kind of incorporate all of these ingredients onto the nachos. I've got some delicious looking fake plastic cheese in my cupboard that is just itching to be used, so I'm going to use that. Now, I'm starting this way ahead of when I'm actually going to be eating, because what I want to do is I want to braise this pork for quite a while, so several hours. Because I don't have a lot of, really strong flavors to build off of here other than the Mexican spice blend, I'm going to use this little goat sauce that I've used before. So this is the Stephanie Iser goat sauce. I really, really love these. They're super delicious. This is not sponsored content. I just really like it. So I'm going to use this to kind of braise the pork, and I'm going to give it like at least 3 or 4 hours in some braising liquid. I'm just going to cook that off. I'm going to add in the cider vinegar, the garlic. I have some onions and some peppers, so I'm going to kind of cook those all together so I get the pork nice and soft and pull apart so that I can put it on top of the nachos. As far as everything else goes, really, I'm just gonna kind of pile everything on top, put some cheese sauce on top. I've got like some goat cheese too. So anything that I have in my cupboard and in my fridge that sounds good in nachos, I will probably add to this. So for right now, I'm just gonna get my pork set. I'll give you a little peek at that in the pot as it's cooking once I get it all set up. And then after that, it should be, I always say it should be pretty simple. I feel like cooking is always really simple. But after that, it should be pretty simple. I'm just going to kind of cut all these vegetables up and toss them together. All right, see you in a little bit. Okay guys, so just a little bit of prep here. I've got my pork chop. It was actually a pretty big chop because I guess it's for 2 people. I dried it off, salt and pepper on each side, a little bit of that Mexican seasoning. I cut up half an onion, a little green pepper, some garlic, stuff I just sort of had in my fridge. And here I've got a pan, or a pot rather, with some vegetable oil in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sear each side of the pork, take it out, add in the vegetables, kind of cook them down just a little bit, add the pork back in. Then I'm going to add in the apple cider vinegar. I'm going to add in the date syrup. I think that'll actually taste really good. And then I'm going to add in this Yucatan seasoning and a little bit of water to coat. And then I'm going to just turn it down to kind of like a medium low, and let it cook for as long as I can, which for me is going to be at least 3 hours or so. All right, so for you, it'll be maybe a second or 2, but for me, it's going to be 3 hours, and I will see you back. Alright guys, so here we are, right at the end. I've got all of my components ready. Let's bring them out here. So I've created a little bit of chips, and the thing is, whenever I have like nachos, I hate like when stuff is piled on the top and like you can't get stuff. Some chips have lots of things and some chips don't. So I'm going to kind of do this in 2 layers. So the first layer is going to have the chips here. Here is my final pork. It looks super good, really nice. So that's the pork that I seared and kind of braised for a few hours with the Yucatan braising sauce, some of the Mexican spice, green bell pepper, onion. I had some cherry tomatoes in there, some garlic. I finished it out with some honey and a little bit of cayenne. So I'm going to put some of that on here. I'm going to do about half because I'm going to do another layer over the top too. And then I'm going to, after I put all of the toppings on, I'm going to pop it in the oven just for a minute to kind of warm all of the ingredients together. Okay, I'm gonna pop this in the oven. I'm not gonna lie, this looks super unappetizing. It's like so gloppy and just brown, but it's probably gonna be delicious, so that's fine. So I'm gonna put it in the oven, just give it like a couple of minutes just to kind of warm everything through, and then we will top it with my my Mexican ranch, and then the rest of my onions here, and then we will be done. Okay guys, so excited. This is like super unhealthy, very much not what I think Blue Print wants you to make with their stuff. Covered in fake plastic cheese on top of a ton of tortilla chips. Again, I'm actually really excited for this. So I've got all my stuff here. It looks, it looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. So I put the rest of my onions on here. I didn't want all of them to get too cooked through because I do like the taste of raw onion. So there goes that. Here are our green onions. Oh my gosh, super good. All right, here is the ranch dressing that I've kind of mixed with the last bit of the Mexican spice. So I'm just going to do this without. Oh my gosh. This is over the top. This is over the top. So over the top. Okay. All right. So this is it. Here's the final product. Really hot. Here we go. This is our braised pork nachos with all of these really fun toppings. Super good. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try one. I didn't get anything in that. Oh my gosh, it's already like. Mmm! This is so. This is so bad. Really good. The nachos got a little soggy, probably because my pulled pork was a little soupy. Everything tastes really good. How could it not? Hey, don't think that was the real recipe. Mexican spiced pork roast. That actually looks pretty good too. I always have these little like buyer's remorse things where I'm like, I should have just done it the way that it looks, because that looks pretty good. The pork, and it's just like pork and beans with the vegetables and the peppers. Pretty simple. I think this is a lot more fun, I personally think. So, yeah. I can't wait to dig into this. So thanks for joining me, you guys. I had a lot of fun. If you enjoy these as well, let me know. Give it a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Say, Edward, that looks disgusting. Never do that again. Or please make more of that. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.